go on YouTube, gang? It's Melo DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my favorite plays for today. Today is the 1st of February. Hope everybody's having a great day. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Press that bell icon to always stay notified for new videos. Let's get right into it, y'all. Going with my first play, going to the point guard spot. We'll look into a pivot with Jrue Holiday. All right, now he's 7,500 on FanDuel, 77 on DraftKings against Portland, where he dominates against Portland, y'all. Check him out. 44, 46, 37, 38 in the last 4 games, averaging around 35.6 fantasy points a game, around 33 minutes, and looking at a point total at 235 in this play. This should be a great spot for him. Also, is a good pace in this matchup. So Jrue Holiday is a great spot to consider here. Of course, we got the news that LaMelo Ball will be playing, so you want to go down to 6,300 for LaMelo Ball, knowing his ceiling. He just came off of that 58 fantasy point game last go around, so now he's in the starting lineup here without Rozier, so you should get bumping usage here. So LaMelo Ball, great spot at 6,300, 65 on DraftKings to also consider for your lines for today. Let's look into our next play, going to our shooting guard spot. All right, now we got to get some savings here. So one guy I want to look into in particular, Isaac Okoro. Now going against Minnesota in this play where we have Larry Nance out. We just got the news with Andre Drummond out. This guy should get a bumping usage here. Now I'm not saying he's gonna take over the line, but getting somebody at this price tag, especially on DraftKings, he is 3,700. Something to consider here going against Minnesota. So looking at his minutes, he's getting the minutes. He had 21, 10, 26 in the last 4 games, and he's getting the minutes, y'all. He averaging 36 minutes a game. So getting those type of minutes to where he could pay up in value, give you that 7, hopefully 8 times value play. Something I like here without 2 main scorers. So something to consider here for a nice little cheap pivot here for your line, especially on DraftKings at 3,700. Of course, you want to pay up. We do have the revenge narrative with Victor Oladipo going against OKC. 8,000 on DraftKings, 82 on FanDuel. It's something to consider in this play. He's averaging 37.6 fantasy points a game, 33 minutes, averaging 29% in usage. Just came off that 40 fantasy point game, 47 in the last 2 games. He did have a 36 last go around against OKC, but he actually done well with the narrative against OKC in the past like 3 games. So something to consider with Oladipo if you want to pay up in this price tag on DraftKings and FanDuel. All right, let's go to our next spot here, going to our small forwards. Jeremy Grant, something to consider here going against Denver. We got a lot of narratives here. We even have like Schroeder going against the Hawks. Those, we got a lot of revenge narratives for tonight. Jeremy Grant going against Denver here, 7,500. 37.9 projection play, averaging 39.4 fantasy points a game, 36 minutes a game, 7,800 on DraftKings. I like this play for Jeremy Grant here against Denver. Then we have Kyle Anderson. I think Kyle Anderson is very undervalued here. He's 5,800 on both platforms. Going against his former team with San Antonio is something to consider. He will definitely be lower owned. He's averaging around 29.7 fantasy points a game, but doing well. He had 31 last go around against San Antonio, 31, 30, 37 in the last 3 games. So I like this play for Kyle Anderson at 5,800 on both platforms. Just a nice value play to definitely consider for your lines to pay down, to pay up elsewhere. All right, let's go to our next spot, going to our power forward play. Zion Williamson. I like this price tag more so on DraftKings, looking about 7,900 on DraftKings, 83 on FanDuel, but I like this price tag more so on DraftKings. Steven Adams is out, so this definitely helps him out in this play here. So Zion, great play, 38.4 fantasy points a game. Going against Sacramento, where he did come up that 39 last go around, 46, 44, 41 in the last 4 games. So it should be a great play for Zion in this spot for today. Of course, you got Jared Allen that should get a bump in usage, especially on DraftKings at 5,500. Something to consider against Minnesota. Without Andre Drummond, should help him get into the starting lineup. So you have him and also JaVale McGee also in play. So Jared Allen could be a great value play at center on DraftKings at 5,500 to consider for your plays for today. Let's go to our last spot, going to our centers. Of course, you can pay up. Nikola Jokic, always a good play, especially going against Detroit here, where he should dominate. Looking at a 58 projection spot here going against Detroit, in which he has done well before. He did have an 81 fantasy point game. It shows his ceiling in this play against Detroit. Not saying he could get an 81, but If he can give you a 60+ here, that's definitely helping you with your lines, giving you that 6+ value. So Jokic is a great play for today. Also like DeAndre Ayton, like the spot here on DraftKings at 8K, still 8,300 on FanDuel. Something to consider here going against Dallas, which he should dominate here. He did last go around with a 45 fantasy point game. He did have a 51 ceiling spot here against Dallas in his last 5 games against them. He had 45, 32, 21, 37, 47 in the last 5. So you can give it that 40+ here. Definitely help pay up his price tag for today. All right, and also want to consider a nice little value spot at Jackson Hayes, 3,600 on FanDuel. 4K on DraftKings. Without Steven Adams, definitely a nice value spot coming into the starting lineup with Jackson Hayes against Sacramento. All right, so those are my plays for today. Y'all like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below using Draft Dashboard tools and the link in my description. You want access, click the link in the description for $1 up to 30 days. Once you sign up, you get access to NBA cheat sheet, your sleepers, studs. Click on the watch players, you get access to my player pool up top. Watch Mel's DFS picks, be the DraftKings or FanDuel. So I love y'all, man. Y'all collect that bag. It's Melo DFS. And y'all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all in the next video.